So here we go. We've got our watering can. Doesn't have to be anything special. Now, normally with these, you probably only water them, oh, I don't know, once a month, once every couple of months. They really doesn't need much, especially in winter. But it depends on where you put it. This is the tricky part. If you put it in your living room where there's air conditioning and heating and everything going on, or a fire, plants are going to dry out a lot quicker. So the best way to see if your plant needs to be watered is to put your finger in up to probably the second knuckle. If it's still moist, it doesn't need a water, so don't worry about it. But this time, for day one, we're going to give it a really good water in. This is only the first water, because I just want to get rid of that excess dirt that's on top. There we go. And that's going to go down to the bottom. It's going to go through all those layers and everything. Now, some people stop here. They don't put anything on top. They just leave it like that. And yes, it does. It looks absolutely beautiful. I'll show it to you. Can you see in there? Okay, you've got your layers. See, I probably did go a bit crazy with my layers because it probably is a little bit high, but I actually quite like things sticking out of the top anyway. And I've just noticed that plant, the roots are exposed. Can you see that? That's naughty. So I've got to go and put more soil around that. That's why I said only give it a little bit of water. Just make sure there are no roots exposed. Really, really important. And don't forget, this is going to sink a little bit over the coming months. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's pouring rain here at the moment. I wonder if that's a sign of Mother Nature saying this is going to go beautifully. All right, now, no roots. Lift it up, have a good look. No, she looks beautiful. Now, like I said, you can just leave it like that, but I'm not going to. So, have you ever been to a riverbed, like a dry riverbed? And you'll notice that the rocks aren't all the same size, all the pebbles and that. You have some smaller ones and you have some larger ones, and that makes it look more natural. So, because I've got some of this left over the granite, and not all of you will, because it depends on how big your vessel is, I'm going to pour a little bit of the crushed granite around, and they're going to be my small little riverbed pebbles. Now, of course, what we're doing now is up to you. You do not have to do it. You can add as much or as little as you like. Some people like the soil showing through, and that's okay. But not me. All right, so now we're going to get these bigger ones. Remember, we put these in earlier, and they're just going to go on top. And I'm going to give this a pretty good layer actually, because I don't want any of the soil showing, not for these plants. Maybe if we were in a forest scene, that might be nice, but I don't think we need it for here. Oh my gosh, if you could see how good this is. Well, you could come and visit us. You know, we're open. You can still get takeaway coffee and food. You can come and have a look. Have your photo taken with this beautiful product. Okay. I'm so happy with this. And it's pink. My sister wouldn't believe me, let me tell you. Hi, Pen. All right, so again, another good little water in. Now, I have really, really put a lot of water in here now, and which is why I say don't do this at the class, because you really want it to be done at home, because it's going to be slish-sloshy. But that's okay, because I'm here and I'm not taking it in the car anywhere. So that's all sinking down a little bit. I'll bring it over, just give me a couple seconds. I'll go down a little bit more. I'm going to bring this over to the camera. Hopefully things won't slosh around too much. And I'm really hoping you can see that. It looks gorgeous. I'll take some photos so you can see the whole product. But see what I mean by if you get a bigger plant, there's a lot more soil depth to it as well. So you've got to take all of those things into account, guys. Okay, if you want to go crazy with layers, the best kit to get is the large kit. And if you like layers, while you can do quite a few layers in this round one, the one where you can get the most layers in, and actually this is the cheaper one, is this one. All right, we're doing a promotion on these for $25 at the moment. They're normally $30, and you can put in loads and loads of layers if you want. But remember, the more layers, the less space you have and the higher the plants will be in your beautiful terrarium. So guys, that's the end of today's lesson on succulents and in terrariums. Like I said, if you've got questions, you call us 6238 9355. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/kingsjunction.net. And we'd love to hear from you. We'd love some feedback. And of course, we cannot wait to have you in here in person because we miss you. We miss you a lot. Thanks a lot. You've been listening to Kylie Johnson from Kings Junction, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your terrarium take-home kits. Bye, guys.